YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. Up next on the list of player reviews, we're gonna go ahead and check out the objective card during the team in the tournament promo. It's none other than Romero. Romero is a 95 rated card. He has medium high work rates, right footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now we don't see any versatility with the card as he can only play the center back position, but I do think that the card has a lot of potential. I think that he could probably be one of the most underrated center backs in the game. Now if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card does have some fantastic defending and physical. The playstyle pluses that he does have as well are really effective. Now he does have 88 pace overall with 91 acceleration and 86 sprint speed. I would probably go ahead and give him the shadow chem style to get the most out of his pace. Now as you guys know, currently in FC24 there are a lot of ball playing center backs that have really good passing, the long ball pass playstyle. Plus Christian Romero does only have 77 passing, which is a little bit of a letdown. He does have 70 vision, 94 short pass and 86 long pass. I think that is going to be very interesting to test out just how good his passing is in game. Now when it comes to a center back's dribbling, the reactions and composure are the two most important stats, and Romero does have 99 for both, which is a huge W in my opinion. I think that the manual defending with the card is going to be some of the best in FC24. I feel like he's going to be like one of those swift defenders, very easy to control. And the rest of his dribbling stats for a center back are not half bad. 81 agility, 81 balance, 83 ball control, and 73 dribbling as that subcategory. Keep in mind, boys, he does also have 4-star skill moves, so if you want, you can maybe even go ahead and incorporate him as like a center defensive mid in game. Now the 96 defending and 94 physical are obviously the two standout stats for the card, and if you go ahead and give him the shadow or the anchor, you are going to max out the majority of these stats. He does have 95 interceptions, 97 defensive awareness, and 96 stand tackle. He does also have the anticipate playstyle plus, which is huge for a center back. And when you go ahead and pair that with his 94 physical, man, I think that he's going to be an absolute tank of a defender. 95 strength and 99 aggression should be very strong both on and off the ball. And the one thing that I also really like with the card is the fact that he does have 99 jumping in the aerial playstyle plus. He is 6'1", so I mean not the tallest of center backs, but I think that aerially he is still going to be very good. Now if we jump on over to footbin, boys, we can see that Romero does have 8 different playstyles. He has the anticipate, aerial, block, and relentless playstyle pluses, and I feel like the only one that isn't really effective for a center back is the relentless. I think that it would have been really nice to see maybe like the bruiser playstyle plus, something to add a little bit more to his defending. And then he does also have the power, header, intercept, slide tackle, and bruiser. So I think another letdown for the card is maybe the fact that he doesn't have too many playstyles. Now he can have the controlled, lengthy, and mostly lengthy acceleration types. And when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, there's probably 2 options that are going to work really well with the card. Now the first option you guys probably could have already guessed, and that is the shadow. With the shadow, he is going to have the mostly lengthy acceleration type. It is going to give him a whopping 96 pace, which is a really nice upgrade, should be very quick in game. And then it's also going to give him 99 defending, 99 for each subcategory. Apart from heading accuracy, he's going to have 98 for that. It honestly doesn't get much better than that. Now if you do want to maybe try to go ahead and use him as a ball playing center back, you can also go ahead and give him the catalyst. Now with the catalyst, he's still going to have the mostly lengthy acceleration type. He's going to have the same 96 pace, and then it's also going to give him 82 passing. So if you do think that his defending and physicality is already really good in game, I think that the catalyst could be a pretty solid option. Now something that I find really interesting, boys, if we go ahead and look at this little chart right here with the shadow chem style, he does become a 98 rated center back. That's going to be very interesting to test out in today's video. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Romero card. We're going to be playing him at the center back position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Christian Romero card. We are coming up against Schmeichel, Totti, Gomez, Desai, Gallagher, Ramirez, Drogba, Hernandez. It's an okay team. But yeah, man, the plan is to go ahead and use him at the center back position in the 4-3-2-1 formation for only 6 games of squad battles, division rivals, or Foot Champions. I think that it's safe to say probably one of the best objective cards we got in all year. Now, first things first, boys, I do want to go ahead and test out the card's dribbling. Now, I know it's not that important except for like his reactions and composure, but the left stick dribbling, 81 agility, 81 balance. I mean, yeah, you can feel like a little bit of clunkiness to him, but it honestly isn't half bad for a center back. Now, we do have Zanetti making that run, so we're just going to go ahead and go along with Romero. Boys, that's a really good pass. I was a little bit worried about his passing, but that is a phenomenal ball. And keep in mind, you can always go ahead and give him the catalyst chem style if you want his passing to be a little bit more accurate. Now, we do have a corner in the 7th minute, and as you guys know, 6'1" with the aerial playstyle plus, so I think that aerially he should be very good. Now, we're going to go ahead and try to get him to the near post, Romero. Can we maybe get a goal right here? Okay, boys, that's a really good attempt. Like I said, I think that aerially, he can most definitely get the job done. Now, the plan in today's video is to try and keep a clean sheet in at least one of these games. And I think with Romero and Araujo, that's going to be a really good partnership. And again, we're just going to maybe try to get Zanetti in behind. He's made a really good run. 4-star weak foot for Romero is a fantastic, if you ask me. It's another really good pass. Puskás with the finesse shot. We're going to hit the crossbar. Now, keep in mind, boys, he does have the anticipate and then also the block playstyle pluses. So he should be very, very good defensively, especially with the shadow. The manual defending feels smooth, man. Let's maybe try to go ahead and test out another long ball with Romero. We have Havertz making that run. We're going to go for the cross diagonal. Needed a little bit more power behind it, but it is still going to work out for us. Puskás, good dribbling right there. We're going to go for the shot, and we're going to find the back of the net, man. So far, his passing has actually been quite accurate. Now, we've been doing a lot of cross diagonals with the ball, but if we test an over-the-top through ball, I don't really think that his over-the-top through balls are going to be that good, but the cross diagonals should be really nice. Now, we do also want to have a little bit of fun with the card, so we're actually going to run forward with him. Christian Romero. I'm going to go for a power shot. Nice little touch right there. Romero. It's not great, man. It's not great. If you do get him in like really advanced positions, he probably isn't going to convert the chance, but you never know. We got to test it out from time to time. Now, this guy does have a pretty interesting front line. He might go over top right here. We got to track this. Romero, good manual defending, good physicality as well. I think that he's just going to be a tank of a defender. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is maybe time for another long ball. I think it's time for another long ball with Romero into Havertz. That's so OP, man. If you can get that pass down, it's so effective to go ahead and use. Puskás finish. It's as simple as that. And I feel like that's just something that's very difficult to defend against. Romero up against Drogba. We all know how good Drogba is. Romero, good manual defending. Another really, really clean tackle. I think that he's very consistent in the tackle. And again, man, the consistency has been good. Very, very consistent. It's nothing crazy. Like, I wouldn't put his passing on the same like level as like John Stones or a center back like that. But you can most definitely get the job done with his passing. Silva, good left stick dribbling right there. Ooh, he's moved his goalkeeper. I tried to hit it near post, but my aim had to be a lot better. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. Now, in game number 2, we're not sure who we're coming up against. Thank you for that, EA. But yeah, man, I think that it's safe to say a very solid center back in game. Now, I think that the defending and physical is some of the best currently in FC 24. I think that he's really responsive, very easy to control, and in the tackle has been very consistent. Now, when it comes to his passing, I think that you can still get the job done with his passing, but it isn't anything too crazy. Like I said, it would have been really nice to see like the long ball pass play style. Now, we do have a corner very early on in the game. 7th minute, Romero, 6'1", aerial playstyle plus. Can we find the back of the net? It's a really good cross. Romero, you know what, man? His heading so far has been really good. Yeah, he's going to try to go over top in this situation. Romero, the recovery speed is good. It's good, man. Very good interception right there. Things you love to see. Now, I'm actually just going to go ahead and carry the ball forward. Try to move his midfield a little bit more. Romero into Zanetti. It's a really good pass, man. His short pass has been quite accurate. Zanetti still with it. Can we maybe create a chance? Puskás. Let's go, boys. That's a really nice play right there. And Romero, man, his short pass, very nice. Kind of overloading this left-hand side. He's going to whip it in. Romero, good in the tackle. Now, right there, that's probably the first time where we really should have gotten possession after the tackle, but we didn't. But it doesn't happen too often, which is good to see. Now, we do have Romero making that run, and we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're actually going to play the long ball to him. And we should win the header over Havertz. A little bit of a tussle right there. Good physicality. Cut back, Romero, good ball. Barcola, Trivela released the shot a little bit sooner, man. That's unlucky. Romero again, low ball roll. Yeah, this guy's very defensive at the moment. We're just going to go for the switch because Havertz does have a little bit of space. It's a good ball. Garnacho finesse shot. It's off of the crossbar, man. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. We're knocking on the door. Romero again, decent pass. I feel like you can still go ahead and use him as a ball-playing center back. He's not the greatest ball-playing center back, but he can still get the job done. Another really good interception. And now we can go ahead and spring into a counterattack. Puskás over the top. Good ball. Garnacho, we need a good touch right here. It's not bad. Still with it. Cut back. Finish. Try to play that to Barcola, but it's gone to Vitinha, which is unlucky. I'm actually going to signal Zanetti to make that run. And I feel like my opponent's not going to track this. He's low-key kind of tracked it. Zanetti does win the header, though, so we'll take it. Puskás, Garnacho. It's the wrong shot choice. Wrong shot choice right there, but another good long ball. He's played it. Romero. Oh, that's a lovely tackle, boys. Counter-attacking football right here. I might actually try to get Romero in behind for vibes. Over top. Oh, we're onside, ladies and gentlemen. Romero with good attacking positioning. Touch. Touch. Cut back. It's not great, boys. It's not great. The cutback had to be so much better right there. But the tackle and then counter-attacking football was really nice. All right, boys. Into extra time we go. And I think that the only letdown when it comes to playing him in extra time is maybe his stamina. I think he has 86 stamina. But I feel like we'll still be able to get the job done. He's going to outrun me with Watkins. The stamina's not great. Romero, good recovery speed right there, man. We get the tackle. I don't know, man. We don't have much time left, but decent recovery speed right there to keep up with Watkins. Come on, boys. Tony Cruz over the top into Diaz. 1-on-1. Booba, don't choke. It's what we do, man. It's what we do, man. And it all comes from a Romero tackle that we very much needed. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Team of the Tournament Christian Romero card in a few games of FUT Champions. And I will say, man, a W objective. Now, for you guys that don't know, in order to complete the objective, I'm pretty sure all you have to do is win 5 games or 6 games of squad battles with at least 3 Argentinian players in your starting 11. And yeah, man, for only a few games, I think that he is a fantastic center back in game. Now, if we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did go ahead and give him the Shadow. And with the Shadow, he does have 99 acceleration and 94 sprint speed. And I feel like with the way that the card is set up, the Shadow is probably your best option when it comes to chem styles because he does need that extra pace boost. And I will say, man, in game he was very quick. I love the recovery speed, as you guys saw in that final game. To get there in like the 116th minute and catch up to Ollie Watkins was fantastic. Now the 77 passing was actually a really interesting stat. He does have 94 short pass and 86 long pass, which is okay, but he doesn't have any passing play styles. But I will say the passing in game was still very accurate. Now it isn't anything too crazy, and it isn't on the same level as like John Stones and center backs that do have the long ball pass play style. Plus, if you do want him to be a little bit more like a ball playing center back, you can always go ahead and give him the Catalyst chem style because his defending and physical is already really good in game. It's honestly just going to come down to how you do want to go ahead and incorporate him. Now, the 80 dribbling for a center back was actually a really solid stat because he does have 99 reactions and 99 composure. I think that the card is very responsive. It's very easy to defend with him, which is really important for a center back. Now, with the Shadow chemistry style, the 96 defending was obviously the standout stat for the card. The anticipate and block playstyle pluses is a huge W for the card. And with the Shadow, we do max out the majority of his defensive stats. The only one that we don't max out is his heading accuracy, and that's 98. So it honestly doesn't get much better than that. And if you guys do remember, a lot of people were using his Team of the Season card, and I do think that the Team of the Tournament is a really nice upgrade. And then last but not least, boys, and another huge part to his game, the 94 physical, 99 jumping with the aerial playstyle, plus aerially he was very good. And then the 95 strength and 99 aggression. I think that he's very consistent in the tackle and that he's very strong both on and off the ball. Overall, I'm going to go ahead and give the card like a 9.3, 9.4 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the center back position in the 4-3-2-1 formation. Now, like I said, boys, for only 6 games of squad battles, I think that it's safe to say that he's probably one of the best objective cards that we got in all year in FC 24. He's one of those center backs that are really responsive, really quick and swift with the 99 reactions and 99 composure. So if you do prefer those types of center backs, I think that Romero is going to feel fantastic for you. With the Shadow chem style, his pace is really nice. His defending is incredible with the block and with the anticipate playstyle. Plus, I think that the only letdown for the card is that he doesn't have any passing playstyles, but other than that, man, a phenomenal center back in game. If you do have the time to go ahead and grind the objective and you are in need of a new center back, I think that Romero is a fantastic option and I would highly recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.